G'day guys, what a beautiful day in Melbourne, besides the terrible lockdown we're currently in. I don't think I've shown you guys, but I've given my undercover area a quick tidy up, so I'll just show you guys that quickly. I've moved this fern. This palm tree used to be inside, but I thought it'd do a lot better outside, so I've moved it out. This looks like a cheap kiddies pool, which it is, but I used to be a pool guy, so I end up hooking up a pool pump and a electronic heater, and then I don't know if I have shown you guys this actually, but then in here I plumbed up the return, which just has a bunch of holes which acts like jets. So on a day like today it would heat up to about 40 degrees in about, I mean, it's only an eBay heater, but it'll heat up to about 40 degrees probably in about 5-6 hours, because obviously this is only a cheap Clark rubber pool. It's not insulated properly and stuff, so the warmer the day the better it holds temperature, but it heats up 5 to 6 hours, and then if you sit where the returns are, you get like jets. I call this my bogan spa, but anyway, that's not what today's video is about. Poor old 99 needs some love. But yeah, I've finished tidying up a few things, so just little things like cable tying, clamping everything. I've got a diverter valve, which is a blow valve for all you young guys playing at home. It's just like a factory diverter valve. It's meant to divert back into the front of the turbo. I've got mine going to atmosphere. What else have I done? I've fitted turbo injectors. Before I had NA injectors, that's why I didn't want to really give it to it, but now it's got turbo injectors. Fix a couple of little water leaks from the manifold. Fixed up a few vac stuff. Mounted the cooler properly. You'll see the bracket sits there. The cooler sits right against the aircon condenser. Everything fits in there nice. So right at the moment we're about to go for its first drive boosted. It's straight out of a dump pipe, but we're actually going to the exhaust shop now, so I booked in a couple of days ago. They're ready to see it now, so they're just going to connect the dump pipe to the rest of the exhaust for now, just so it's quiet, and then we'll see how it goes. If it's lacking performance or it's choking it, then I'll go a bigger exhaust later on down the track. But I mean, just so I can zoom around now, I just want to get it connected, because it is, as you'll see, it is pretty loud. Luckily the exhaust shop's not too far away, so yeah. So I'm going to chuck the camera in the car, hopefully give you guys a better view, and then we'll go for its first boost. Now, because it's out of the dump pipe, it is going to probably be running a lot more boost than 7 psi, what it would factory. So I might get on it once or twice, but I don't want to thrash it too much, because again, it is a 10-to-1 comp motor, and the wastegate should be 7 psi. I don't know what it's boosted out of the dump, because it's got no restriction. If it's hitting 14, 15, normally that would be safe, but on a high comp I'm a bit iffy, so I'll get on it a couple times for you guys, but I won't be going too crazy. But yeah, let's chuck the camera in the cab and go for a cruise. Number one has been sitting for so long, and also has just had a bunch of work done. But luckily the exhaust shop's not too far away, so we'll suss it out. Tell me if this camera view is a bit better. I've got a new mount, and I've just mounted it on the corner of the windscreen.
In 300 meters at the roundabout.
Comes on pretty hard.
In 50 meters at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Parkmore Road. In 400 meters at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Parkmore Road.
Oh, I think it flutters. That's exciting. It's a full VL turbo, bro. It'd be good when the exhaust is a bit quieter too. I'll be able to actually hear the diverter valve rather than just hearing the drone of the dump pipe, which at the moment is pretty freaking loud.
In 200 meters, turn left onto East Bellevue Road. Turn left onto East Bellevue Road, then turn right onto Ardina Court. Turn right onto Ardina Court, then your destination will be on the right. Your destination is on the right.
Alright lads, I just got the exhaust dump pipe, turbo dump pipe fitted to the rest of the exhaust, and I tell you what, it is bloody depressing. It is so quiet, it's lost all its character. I opted just to get the dump pipe fitted to the rest of the exhaust just for now, just so it's quiet, and then I think later on I'm going to take it back and get a 2.5 with a high flow cat. But I'll tell you what, from hearing it with the dump pipe all the time to hearing it now, it's bloody quiet as. It does drive really nice though, actually. Even though it's super quiet, it does drive nice. Well, there you go. A lot different than a couple hours ago. Quiet as a whistle. So what I did was, I don't know if you guys can see, but what I did was just hook up that dump pipe to the factory exhaust, This factory exhaust would have been for, I'm assuming, the single cam B6. So yeah, it actually just sounds like a stock car besides the exhaust leak at the rear muffler. It sounds so quiet. As you would have seen before, hardly feel the boost anymore. A bit depressing, but got the fan on at the moment. But yeah, overall, you know, for a daily, I think it's yeah, it's nice and quiet. And that's really, for a daily, it's nice and quiet, and that's really all I want. I am going to revisit this in the future and probably go a 2.5 inch exhaust all the way, just to let it breathe a bit more, because the exhaust is probably only like 1.5 inches. It's definitely under 2 inches, so it's probably, you know, like when I put my hand in here and rev it, it's obviously pulling air still, so everything, it's still boosting, but it just feels so linear now than what it did on the way to the exhaust shop. It feels like a factory boosted car. Like it's obviously still really zippy, but it doesn't come in hard. It just comes on nice and smooth, like you can hardly feel it. That's probably also too, because out of the dump, instead of making 7 psi, it's probably making like 10 to 14 psi. So that's probably why it felt like a lot harder as well. But for now, this is going to be it. Hope you liked the episode. I've got another little surprise for this. Hopefully I can show you guys in a week or two. But for now, yeah, hope you like the little 323. It's basically finished now. We'll do one more episode. We'll do like a build review, and I'll do a breakdown on the cost. And hopefully I can just show you guys one more little surprise I've got for it. And then I think it goes to daily duties. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and see you at the next one.